Virginia Congressman Ben Cline, a member of the House Budget and Appropriations Committees. Congressman, what do you think? Do you think you'll get this done? Do you think you'll get the support on moving this forward?
I do think we will, Maria. You know, bringing everybody together is always a challenge with a small majority like we have. We didn't have this small of a majority back when the first Trump tax cuts were passed back in 2017. It was much larger. So we're going to need to all stick together. This is just about reassuring that the Senate is going to embrace the spending cuts that the House did in its budget plan. And once we get those reassurances, we're going to be ready to move forward.
So where do you identify the offsets for your colleagues who are still not there with you? I mean, we know that net interest cost of $881 billion in fiscal year 2024 is 3% of GDP. So you've got to, handle and get on top of the debt and deficits. Do you want to identify some areas that you believe are important offsets to, spending on the tax cuts?
Well, the House blueprint provides for $1.5 trillion in savings. It assigns those out to the various committees. Those committees are ready to go to work. We just need to include the Senate budget plan, which provides lower floors but does allow for the same types of savings if we can get on the same page. So we're ready to go. The Senate hopefully can reassure these holdout members that they are ready to go, and we're all excited to continue to work to implement the Trump agenda for the people.
Are you going to have any more information, do you think, in terms of conviction on this by the time you leave tomorrow for the Easter holiday?
Yes, we're confident we're going to have the votes today. It's just about providing those reassurances. These House members don't trust the senators at their word. They need something a little more firm than just the word of a senator.
All right, sure, understood. California Senator, meanwhile, Adam Schiff is vowing to investigate if White House officials were tipped off before President Trump's decision to pause retaliatory tariffs. Watch this.
I'm writing to the White House to demand who knew in advance that the president was going to once again flip-flop on tariffs, and are people cashing in? There is just all too much opportunity for people in the White House and the administration to be insider trading.
What is he talking about?
Well, talk about not believing the words of a senator.
Yeah.
Schiff has lied in the past. He is casting aspersions over the president, projecting confidence in the markets and encouraging people to get into the markets. This is something the president is supposed to do, and he did it publicly and across platforms. So for there to be accusations like Schiff is really the height of hypocrisy when you're talking about Adam Schiff especially.
Yeah, I mean, especially since during the Russia collusion made-up story, he went on Chuck Todd and all the Sunday shows and said Russia collusion is in plain sight, when actually he was the chairman of the Intelligence Committee and he actually knew better. But, I mean, to create this fake investigation, like because the market was up, he says he wants to know if there's insider trading. I don't get this. Where did this come from?
There is no evidence that I've seen of insider trading, of market manipulation. There's only evidence of the president being supportive of the American party, the American people, the American economy, and projecting that confidence in public. So what is he supposed to do? Say, the economy's in turmoil, the stock market's up and down, be wary, be careful. The president is an optimist. He's projecting that optimism for the American people. The American people elected him because of that optimism. Yeah. And for Schiff to be criticizing him is just the height of hypocrisy. And once again, Shifty Schiff being Shifty Schiff.
I guess 5 hours or so before the pause, Trump posted on Truth Social, "This is a great time to buy." And he's been saying that all along, Congressman. He keeps saying, cool it, don't worry, it's going to be great when all is said and done. He's been saying that this is a buying opportunity. By the way, so have I. I said I would buy this market with both hands the other day. I said we're going to get a face-ripping rally at some point as soon as we get some news. It's exactly what happened. So, it's for a sitting senator to put that out there, insider trading, and just grab it out of the air, I think it's so irresponsible, Congressman. And I'm just trying to understand where he got this. and why he could actually get away with that, given what you've mentioned, the background of so many lies out of Adam Schiff and his team.
Well, Trump derangement syndrome runs strong among Democrats in the Senate, and sometimes they're just not going to be able to project the truth about Trump or about his agenda for the American people.
Yeah, that's a good point. All right, Congressman, we're going to be watching your work clearly in this moment of uncertainty regarding the economy. Those tax cut extensions become that much more important, so we'll be seeing what you all can do. Thank you so much for being here this morning, Congressman Ben Cline.